What do we do now? Hang on, I'm thinking.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of A Plague Tale. I know that I said I was going to be on yesterday, and I fully intended to, and I attempted to. But for some reason, I kept getting disconnected over and over again, which is really damn annoying, and yeah, I don't know what the problem was. Because literally I would start it and it would get like, what's going on, Albert? But yeah, I would get like all of 2 seconds into it, you know, like the second that, you know, I would go from, hold on a second, I'm having a little bit of an issue here with my YouTube. But yeah, like I would start taking a couple steps and all of a sudden be like, you've been disconnected. And like, what the hell? Like, the game was fine, but the actual, you know, being online part of it just crapped out on me. And I tried over and over and over again. I like gave it about an hour to try to like, well, maybe whatever the problem is will go away. And then I tried again an hour later, and it still failed on me, and just ridiculous. It's pretty much how I greet everybody, right? Alright, so how do I go about this? We got this guy over here. We got 2 guards over there. I mean, I suppose I could distract them, right? Did I cry when Tony Stark died? No. Nope. Didn't feel there was any need to cry over his death. Kinda knew that it was coming. I was actually surprised there was there were a couple other people that didn't die. But just because it was like, it was bound to happen, I wasn't really that shocked. I really don't know how I'm gonna... Whoops. Yeah, that's one way to screw things up. Alright. I'd love to knock out his lamp from here, but that ain't gonna happen. Yo, what's up, madman? What happened to your foot?
Take care of him. You don't need to tell me twice.
Over there! I found him!
Alright, well that was an easy way to get through there, that I don't know why that failed miserably last time I played this. Albert saying, do you ever cry? I've cried.
Thank you! Lord bless you!
But
Yes,
I will be
thank
honest.
you. And good luck.
Wait!
Oh, they're dead.
Take cover! Archers!
Well done, men! Keep your eyes open! No one must approach the cathedral!
But, yeah,
Cathedral. We're on the right track.
to be honest, like,
The Bulgars!
it's
the only way
very,
to the
very
cathedral.
rare that I would
We
cry.
must find a way to cross.
I didn't cry at my own father's wake. I didn't cry when he passed. But I'll get emotional thinking about him. You know what I mean? And I don't know why that is, but like I've just never been that way. And it's not that I'm not. It's not that I don't feel the emotions. You know what I mean? It's not like I don't get upset. It's
The
just.
chain.
You shouldn't.
Why?
This place. I know it all too well.
What is it, Roderick?
Well, he says not to do it. I'm going to do it anyway. But yeah, so like, I don't know, for whatever reason, I've never gotten like that emotional in that way. It might just be the Irish in me, I don't know. But yeah, it's weird. Let's take advantage of this.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, that looks a lot better.
Okay. When's the last time... Madman says, working and I went up the steps the wrong way while carrying floor. So I twisted my foot a little. That sucks. And that's always like the dumbest way to hurt yourself, isn't it? Like, all it takes is like you take one weird step and then all of a sudden you're in excruciating pain. It's happened to me so many times.
Roderick, if we push it
I
to
actually
the portcullis, it will give
hurt
us cover.
myself.
Hugo will be
I
protected
popped
behind
my knee at my brother's wedding reception this weekend.
What are you
All
doing?
I did was I like leaned on my left leg and like
Let me help.
I'll be fine.
just did a little twist,
Keep an eye out for guards.
and all of a sudden that was it.
All right,
Hurt my knee.
Don't worry about me, kid.
Are we supposed to take them out? I guess not. Roderick's gonna die.
Soldiers ahead!
Amicia, they're all yours. Bastards!
Amicia, they hit him!
Roderick, leave the cart, please.
Roderick's about to die.
Reach the portcullis.
Amicia, they're behind us!
Bastard! You bastard!
Amicia!
Oh, damn it.
I've reached the stairs. Quick!
We were almost there. Damn it. So I guess I can't kill those people unless I just sling an arrow and then dive backwards real quick. Batman saying, as I got lucky, I was walking up a tight corridor of stairs, so I was able to catch myself. Oh, yeah. Would have been even worse if you fell backwards and, you know, stuff landed on you on your way down. Alright, guys, give me 1 second. I got an important text I got to answer, so just need a moment. One second. Okay. Let's try this again. We're starting all the way. Really? All the way back here. Okay, at least it started me when I already had all the little upgrades there, so that helps. Real quick. Reported that I picked up everything over here, right? Good. Alright, Roderick.
The cart, Roderick. If we push it to the portcullis, it will give us cover. Hugo will be protected behind it.
Bad man saying, plus I always walk like a drunk
Leave it,
man
Amicia.
anyways.
What are you doing?
So I don't have good balance.
Stay back with your brother. I'm pushing.
Roderick, let me help.
I'll be fine. If you want to help, keep an eye out for guards.
All right. All right, let's do this.
Hi, Roderick!
Don't worry about me, kid.
Roderick's gonna take an arrow to the knee. His adventuring days are gonna be over.
Soldiers! Soldiers ahead!
Amicia, they're all yours.
1, 2. Should be one more.
Monsieur, they hit him.
Roderick, leave the cart, please!
No!
3.
We needed to reach the portcullis.
Amicia, they're behind us.
Bastards! You bastards!
Oh shit. Well, I'm glad I heard Hugo this time.
Come quick!
More of them.
Don't worry! Come on, keep it up! You're almost there!
Don't die, Roderick. You can't die.
I just... do that. Break.
That's it, Roderick! Leave it! Take cover!
We're here.
Come on! Come on! Oh my god, Roderick!
I'm a bit better. I'm right behind you.
All right.
Yikes. That man saying, so far life's good, able to make good money and hang out with my friends. Now we're saying, isn't that the point? Glad to hear it. And I agree. Roderick, you're donezo, buddy. Goodbye, Roderick. We hardly knew you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Shit! Shit! Hugo, come on. We have to go.
That was a pretty sad death. So, side note, have any of you guys watched that series, The Last Kingdom?
This can't be happening.
I just started watching it. I'm like 4 episodes in.
Those bastards have
It's
to
on Netflix. I'm enjoying it.
them pay. Our priority is to stay alive and stay together. That's why Roderick and Arthur sacrificed themselves. Just leave me alone. She's right, Millie.
Yeah, Millie has a right to be completely upset. Albert saying, we just got to be happy with what we got, and any aren't as privileged as us.
He's
That's
resting
absolutely right,
I
dude.
can't take any more of these bloody rats. Bastards!
But they're going to get us too.
Really? How?
Like this.
How do you...
Wow, it's really happening.
Hugo, tell me you're going to help us kill those bastards.
And it's good to recognize that, too, you
We've
know.
got no chance without your brother, Amicia. You get that, right?
I will help you. And you're going to help us save Mummy.
You've got yourself a deal.
Okay. So The Last Kingdom is... It's in medieval era... Actually, like pre-medieval era. It's not even medieval yet. It's... let me pause it and I'll describe it real quick. So, because otherwise I'm going to be distracted. So, it's similar to the show Vikings in timeline, but it's basically... But unlike Vikings, it's not based on any kind of historical fact, I don't think, other than just a time period where Vikings were pretty much spreading all across the United Kingdom, and were taking over all over the place, and where their influence was very heavy. But beyond that, like, the exact stories taking place weren't real. But it's the short version of the plot is basically it follows a guy who was from England, and he was supposed to be the heir to this little mini kingdom, and the Vikings attacked. So the Vikings come in, they kill his father, and he ends up, you know, pretty much like knows that he should be the next in line to take over for his father, but he decided to run into the battle as well, gets knocked out, and gets captured by the Vikings. So he's raised by the Vikings and pretty much becomes one of them. And then there's all this, like, you know, I'm trying not to spoil too much, but stuff happens, and then all of a sudden, so now he's like kind of caught between, am I an Englander or am I what they call a Dane or a Viking? So he's like kind of trying to take back his own kingdom from his uncle who betrayed his father, and it's good. I like it. And, like, again, I don't want to give too much away. I'm also only 4 episodes in, so there's a lot I'm sure that happens that I haven't even like scratched the surface of. But I'm enjoying it. I really love the show Vikings, so I was already like kind of in the mood for that kind of, you know, time frame and the type of setting. Yeah, it's good. I dig it. All right, so let's. Okay, so where? Whoop.
We're here. Take the people.
Bye-bye, guy.
It's a bloody mess. Get ready.
Hold on a second, children. Let me get as much supplies and stuff that I possibly can. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. And where there's a whole bunch of supplies, you know what that means. There's a whole bunch of bad guys. Okay, do I have anything that I can upgrade? No. Oh, it's better than the rain, yeah, no doubt. I finished that second season too, and yeah, I was very underwhelmed. I mean, I'll probably watch another season of the rain if they come on, but it'll be basically like I'm just watching it because I got nothing to do when I'm working. Unless there's more, you know, cool stuff like The Last Kingdom that pops out, and there's certainly seems to be plenty to watch on Netflix. And we're getting a whole bunch of stuff here. Albert saying, spare your soul. Albert is definitely not a fan of... Ah, shit. He's not a fan of the rain.
I'm done. Don't get so smug after being eaten by rats, eh?
That's a pretty awful death. Can you even imagine dying that way? Being eaten, not just eaten alive, but by eaten alive by a swarm of rats. Tiny little teeth just biting itty bitty pieces of you off at a time. Like, that's nightmare material. Madman saying Cyberpunk 2077 getting closer. Yeah, it looks awesome, dude. I love the Keanu Reeves reveal. That was great.
Alice, Amicia, he's going to do something very bad. I can feel it.
Bad? Like what? me, but whatever he's up to, we're here to kill him, right?
Yep.
He's about to start.
Let's go, Hugo. Mummy's in there. Waiting for us. Lucas! Melly! Stay where you are!
So, I hear some children are asking for punishment.
You'll die if you come down!
That doesn't matter.
Amicia, there are rats down there.
So tell them to come out. Go on!
Very well.
I'll get you in the end.
Oops. Those are all kinds of ones. That was close.
Bastard, right? Incredible. Power. Right, let's go inside.
Oh, we're saying instead of the rain, you should give the Umbrella Academy a chance. Yeah, oh, I already watched it. It's awesome. Yeah, Umbrella Academy is...
Some family.
I never read the comic book, though, so, like... But I read some Wikipedia stuff just to see how accurate it was. If we understand, it's pretty
Help
true
me.
to the comic.
No one else must get in.
But I liked it a lot.
This will get you nowhere!
You don't want to understand, Beatrice.
Mummy!
My child.
Hugo! Amicia! Mother! Did Vitalis do this?
He sacrificed them.
Oh, shit.
Past the threshold! Go get out of here!
Oh, for pity's sake.
No, I ain't spoiling anything.
Hugo, are you ready?
Yes, the rats are here.
Then let's go. Stay close to me. We're coming too.
Yeah, I'm not about to spoil Umbrella Academy, but certainly, like, it's
Let her go, Vitalis! This is
really
your
good.
last chance. Hugo, your power! You have to be careful!
I'm fine, don't worry.
Yes, he's a very gifted student.
No, the rats.
Too bad he's forgotten who taught him everything.
The rats aren't attacking because Hugo can control them.
You old fool! We're here to kill you, not listen to your speeches!
And yet, look at you, walking towards me like lost sheep to their shepherd.
That's enough, Vitalis! You're alone! Give us back our mother, or...
Oh, what exactly? I still have things to teach the carrier and his friends.
Because you know how he's got that crazy blood disease stuff going on? It's when you pass the threshold, they say there's like a couple different stages to this curse or disease. And when you pass the first threshold, which Hugo has, and unfortunately, this crazy old dude, he stole Hugo's blood and injected it into himself, so he's also got the same type of power to control the rats. But when you pass that threshold, you're able to control him. That's how I was able to aim the rats towards him.
You're so touching. Thank you. Thank you for your candor. Do you hear them? The angel. The angel of the new world.
Oh, and these are the rats that Hugo can't control.
Come on.
These are all these crazy hairless rats. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Lucas, Melly, stay there. No, I can help you. I can. It's our blood, Melly. All right. Destroy him.
Well.
Regroup! Advance!
But he's getting them to regroup. They're not stopping. The light isn't stopping them.
I can do it.
Really? Go on, you go. It's our only chance.
Vitalis Venedor, carrier of the Prima Machina, crown!
Look at yourself, Vitalis. My brother! You have abandoned your body. Unbelievable. Yes! Well done, Hugo. We'll show him.
That's right, a cluster of rats can also put out the fire. However...
Leave them alone! They're children!
Wrong! They are merely relics of the old world!
Stop it!
Well, we're dead. Damn it. Okay, now that I have an idea what I'm supposed to be doing...
Unite and devour them!
But he's getting them to regroup. They're not stopping. The light isn't stopping them.
I can do it.
Really? Go on, you go. It's our only chance.
Try holding them back.
Unbelievable. Yes! Well done, Hugo. We'll show him.
You must be at
Oh.
peace.
I did
Witness
not mean to
the
do
end
that.
of what remains of your lineage.
Leave them alone. They're children.
Wrong! They are merely relics of the old world!
Stop it! Look at yourself, Vitalis.
Damn it. I can't pause to put those fires out at all.
Rise up and smother them! You have come to challenge...
He's getting them to regroup. They're not stopping. The light isn't stopping them.
I can do it.
Really? Go on, you go. It's our only chance. Unbelievable. Yes! Well done, Hugo. We'll show him.
Alright.
Watch, Beatrice. Witness the end of what remains of your lineage.
Leave them alone. They're children.
Wrong! They are merely relics of the old world!
Stop
Holy
it!
crap. I'll read whatever's being said in a moment, but it's tough to concentrate.
Yes! Keep it up! Yes! Yes! Surrender, Vitalis! Stop this!
No! No!
Yes. Yes. And yes, it is very gross. Gross and terrifying.
Hugo! Amicia, he must not abuse his power! We're going to get you out of there!
Madman saying I would love if you could beat him by just knocking him out. Can you imagine? Game over.
We'll take care of it.
Albert, well, I mean, she's speaking French, otherwise I wouldn't understand what's being said in the game. I mean, she's speaking English, or I wouldn't understand what's happening in the game.
You. The true power! The gift of self!
I mean, you just have to assume that she's actually speaking French.
I am unity! I am the blood of blood that connects all people!
Get back! Stay with Hugo!
Die!
Oh!
Become one again!
What the fuck am I supposed to do? The hell? What am I supposed to do here?
Become one again!
Get away from them!
My servants shall rise towards the firmament!
What am I supposed to be doing? What am I doing other than dying?
Die! Become one again! I am the weapon of the mud.
Get away from them!
The sword of life. Return, my
This is no
followers.
good.
Return to your master.
Come on, just pick up!
Not my rat!
He has
Come
no more
back!
rats to protect him!
Ah, ridiculous! All of angels will descend on the old
Not trying to just stand here, Hugo.
rider and strike with red. My angels, I know you're hungry.
Hugo, now's the time!
Soon you shall eat. No, my angels.
He's got no protection, Amicia!
Come back to me. No.
Ha ha ha! Hit you in the face with a rock.
Pay for this. Come to me. Come feed. His blood, incertitude, and renewal. Rise, bring to the earth as you are reborn.
Okay, Hugo, you can help me now. That would be wonderful.
This is not your will. Come to me. We shall be as one. Soon they will join us.
Hugo, send in the rats!
I've been eaten. Damn it. Madman said it's like the white rats and brown rats from Dishonored. I never played Dishonored. The whites are considered more dangerous. I mean, white rats, that sounded bad. Well, you're not inaccurate. It's not wrong. Now, let me take a drink of my iced tea real quick. Alright, let's try this again.
Die! Become one again!
Calm down, Hugo. I'm not just standing here.
Shall rise towards the firmament.
That's a crazy
My followers,
game mechanic, too.
return to
Like,
your master.
the whole idea is that he's knocking a tower of hairless rats down on you.
He is
Don't
helpless,
let them
Amicia!
devour you. No, no, it's impossible. You pay for this. Come to me. Come feed.
Listen here, creepy pope.
Incertitude.
Yeah.
Renewal.
We're already up to that.
They will find you. Rise, bring your patience.
Hugo, now's the time!
Stop running away! Keep them away from the
That's
center!
it.
All right, clear them to the side!
I am the weapon of the mud.
Oh. I might be hitting him in the throat. I didn't realize I was stuck up against this thing here. That kind of screwed me.
And strike with me. Come to me. We shall be as one. Soon.
Get him,
they
Hugo.
will join us.
These rats are my rats! Keep them away from the middle!
Understood! I'll move them to the side!
And my servants shall rise
Woo, woo,
towards
woo,
the
woo, 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 woo.
firmament. I am the weapon weapon of the
Oh, he's gonna kill me.
Return, my
Come on, Hugo.
Return to your master. Back to harmony.
I'll lure them to the sides.
Oh, I have to be on the sides. Okay.
Will descend on the old.
I didn't realize I had to be off to one side or the other. Well, now I know. And knowing is half the battle.
You turn, Hugo. Hit him.
Come on, Hugo rats.
Not my rat.
Hit him now.
No.
Ha ha ha
It's
ha
impossible. You'll pay for this. Come to me. Come see. The first blood inserted you.
Ah.
And renewal. Take back. The earth is no longer yours.
Woo! It's a bad spot to be.
This is not your will.
Oh, god damn it. Boo. Who else getting tired of seeing this battle over and over again? I know I am.
Become one again.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
I am the weapon of the mature. The sword of life. My angels, I know you are hungry.
Come on, Hugo.
Soon you shall eat. That's it.
I gotta be all the way up on the far side here? Is that what you're saying, boy?
Angels will descend on the old. And my servants shall rise toward the firmament. Return, my followers. Return to your master.
Alright. Haha! I think I hit him in the nose.
You pay for this. Come
Big old Pope nose.
Come see. The first blood in certitude and renewal.
Alright, go ahead over here. Get out of that.
As you are reborn. Take back. We shall be as one. Soon they will join us.
Come on, Hugo rats.
He's got no protection, Amicia.
Dare you? This is your last affront. I sacrificed my flesh to become the crucible where everything unites.
You're gross, dude. You're a gross old man. Oh shit.
Has been sublimated.
That was close. Alright, let's do that again.
That is not your will. Rise up.
Whoa! I almost ran right into the worst possible spot I could have run to. Holy shit, I'm screwed. I cornered myself. So I don't know how to avoid... Essentially, I have to set it up so that...
Become one again. And my servants shall rise toward the firmament. Return, my followers. Return to
Like,
your
when he's
master.
doing that thing where they're coming from the ground, I gotta really be careful of where I'm standing because I'm cornering myself when I do that.
It's impossible. You pay for this! Come to me! Come feed! The beast blood, incertitude, and renewal!
Okay, so maybe I'll stay here. And I'll get out of that spot.
They will find you!
I'll stay here.
This is not your
I'll get out of this spot.
We shall be as one. Soon they will join.
Hugo, now's the time!
God damn it.
Horde of angels will descend. Take back! The ground is no longer yours!
Whoop, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there! Well, that screwed me up. If you guys bail on the stream, I totally understand because this is annoying me. And yeah, I'm trying to... The only thing that really has bothered me... I think I screwed myself already. The only thing that's really bothered me with the gameplay here is that it's had a bad habit of when you're trying to aim, like the camera gets a little wonky, which is what happened to me at the end of that last death.
No, it's impossible. You pay for this. Come to me. Come feed. The beast blood, incertitude.
Hello, Tower of Rabble, Rat Babble.
Rise, bring to the earth as you are reborn. Take back. The ground is no come to me. We shall be as one. Soon they will
Damn it.
join.
Now, Hugo, don't miss!
Stop running away! Keep them away from the center!
God damn it.
I'll heal them to the side!
Rise up and strike.
This chick is against my team!
They will find you. Rise, bring to the patience.
Hugo, now's the time!
Come on, let's pick up!
Alicia, hit him now!
How
Not kill
dare
I
you?
can hear it screaming in the
This is your last affront. I sacrificed my flesh.
Okay.
The crucible where everything unites. You cannot
There.
kill that which has been sublimated.
Try this again. Trying my best to
Longer yours.
thin them out here.
Servants shall rise toward
Shit.
the
God damn it! Ugh, fuck. This is really, really frustrating. I mean, I'm not gonna like complain
become one with
so much about it being hard. It is frustrating, but I can't bitch too much because, you know,
will descend on
it's
the
not
orb.
supposed to be easy.
Return, my followers.
And I wouldn't want it to be really easy because, you know, that would just kind of suck if it was a simple battle, but...
No! Don't leave me! I impossible! You pay for this! Come to
The
me!
main thing that bothers me is just that it feels like I'm battling the controls as much as I'm battling
Certitude!
Rat Priest over here.
Renewal! Rise! That you are reborn! This is not the will! We shall be...
Once again, stuck in an animation and getting killed for it.
Die! Become one!
It was at that moment that Walt BTV's subscriptions went way, way down.
And my servants shall rise towards the firmament. Patience. They are yours.
Now you stop it!
Come on, Hugo.
Not my rat!
No protection!
Not my rats,
It's
man!
impossible! You've paid for this! Come to me! Come feed! With this blood, in certitude,
Hello?
and peace! Renewal! No matter where you go, they will find you! Take back!
It's shaking to me,
Don't return, my followers. Return to your master.
Hugo, now's the time! Come on! Alicia, hit him now!
That's right. Eat it.
This is your last affront. I sacrifice my flesh to become the crucible where everything unites. You cannot kill that which has been sublimated. Rise, return that you are reborn. Rise up and strike the face. No matter where you go, they will find. I am the weapon of the the sovereign angel. I
Come
know
on.
you are hungry.
Please let this be the last one.
Soon you shall eat. No, don't leave me. I
Yeah, a couple rocks to the head. Please let that be it. that was really tough. I mean, you guys probably can't tell, you know, by watching, but holy shit, that was hard. Just getting the timing right and figuring out the patterns that he's doing and not getting himself stuck in an animation by accident. Of course it's not over. Hugo's face isn't littered with the black lines all over it anymore, is it? What's going on here? The hell was that? What the hell was that? Game over. That's how the game ended? That is how the game ended? For real? I mean, I don't hate it, but it was just very anticlimactic. So, alright. The name of the game is A Plague Tale, Innocence. So I'm taking it as it's like book 1 of a series. Right? Because otherwise, why would you just call it a Plague Tale? So, something's up with Hugo at the end of that. That weird eye-to-eye contact that was happening. And like I said, leading up to this battle, like prior to this, Hugo's whole, like, his face and his arms and his neck and all were just covered. Or not covered, but like all of his veins and stuff were just like black. So it looked like, you know, like all of his veins were popping through his skin, you know? And now he doesn't have any of that. Music is awesome, by the way. Of course, the minute I say that, it stops. God damn it. But yeah, so something's going up there, obviously leaving you on a cliffhanger, like this is not the end of the story. This game was not a... Oh, well, hold on. There we go. Epilogue. For each other. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. I'm not going to, like, poo-poo on the game or anything like that just because the, you know, the ending was abrupt all of a sudden. Because I've loved the story. The story's been excellent. So, chapter 17. Eventually, it will load at some point. Here we go. All right. 3 days later.
All right, let's go.
February 1349.
Yes, that's all Lucas asked for.
Is Mommy going to get better with this?
She will be all right, Hugo. Mommy is tough, isn't she? Just like you.
That's right. I can't wait for us to find a new castle.
Well, you've got the taste of a king now. We'll see what we can do. We have to leave the region first.
Okay, I'm just trying to get a look at Hugo. I mean, they both look bruised and battered, but he doesn't look like he's got the macula popping through his skin anymore. Okay, so... So this pig looks like he's just enjoying himself.
Yes, the nest is still there, but it's empty.
I can't believe the rats are gone for good.
Let's hope they are.
Well, we'll see. I don't know if they're gonna be gone. Yeah, that pig looks funny. So where's Melly? We know Lucas.
Amicia, look!
You want to try your hand at shooting?
Not me. My sister's really good. Right, Amicia?
All right, let's have a go.
But they're all rat-shaped.
Good, good. The rule is simple. You have 6 stones, 6 possible shots. Try and shoot as many targets as possible. Are you ready?
Ready.
Go on, Amicia. Yes.
3.
Whoa.
4. 5. Where the hell is the 6th one? There it is.
Hey!
6.
You know how to do it. You won an apple. And all due respect.
Yes, Amicia. Well done.
The apple's for you, Hugo. You're my biggest supporter.
Oh, thanks. I was hungry.
As always.
Hey! Today we're celebrating the 3rd day without rats. There's a little fair down the street. Go take a look.
A fair? A real fair? I've never seen a fair before.
You've never been
Hugo,
outside
Lucas
before.
is waiting for us.
Well,
We should be getting back.
before the
It's a
adventure.
fair. Come on.
Hugo. All right, but we can't stay long.
Get back here, Hugo.
Hey, look. Oh, that's the young boy.
Oh no.
No, boy, you just can't come in.
But why?
Because you can. That's why.
Hey, is there a problem?
Look, the problem is a kid and his sister are wanted around here by important people. And We just don't want any trouble here, you understand?
I can
We're
see
still
very
wanted.
well. Hugo, we have to go.
Lame.
But the fair.
Come on.
Oh, lame. You guys suck. Alright, so they're still wanted, but who are they wanted by? I mean, the Inquisition that was led by, you know, rat priest over there, like, they were denounced by the church. So they don't have any support.
Hey, Hugo.
What?
The first one to arrive at the cart wins 20 apples.
20 apples?
But you'll never beat me. Right, Slug?
What? You see.
Oh, yeah? Then on 3. 1, 2,
3.
Hey!
Get back here. Get back here, boy.
I'm right behind you.
Chickens!
Leave me.
All right. You won.
We weren't gonna let him lose anyway.
20
Come on.
apples.
Surprise! We don't have 20 apples.
We made it, Lucas.
Do you have everything? The St. John's wort, the Hawthorne,
All of it. Let's go.
Good.
So are we going back to our actual home?
Yes?
Why are they looking at me like that? Melly looked at me the same way. Then she left. Because she doesn't like me anymore.
Hugo, she had other things to do.
That's not true. But it doesn't matter.
Well, here's the thing about people. When they see that you control swarms of rats, it freaks them out a little bit.
To get her strength back. With the herbs you bought, she'll soon be back on her feet.
All right. Hey, Hugo.
What?
Do you think I'm pretty?
You're ugly. Really ugly.
Ugly? Me?
Hugo.
You look like a big fat fly.
A fly? Your own sister? Oh, such a slur requires punishment.
Lucas!
Hey!
Help! The fly's attacking me. Hey, eat your bitch.
Okay. So at least it didn't end with that weird stare-off between him and that priest, because that was just, like I said, it was very abrupt and just kind of came out of nowhere. This at least feels like the ending of a chapter. While it's a happy ending, so to speak. Big thank you. And big kisses to all Asobo Studio new babies. Oh, a whole bunch of babies. But yeah, at least that felt like an actual ending. Like a conclusion to a chapter. So, the mom is still all messed up. You know, so she's got to heal up. But we know that Hugo's not cured. You know, he already passed that first threshold, and earlier in the game they said there's 3 thresholds they're supposed to pass. Now, I don't know if that means that there's still 2 more that he has to pass by, that he's like 2 more thresholds that his body has to go through, or if like they went through all 3 thresholds in order to be able to control the rats. So I'm not entirely sure how that works out. But the bottom line is, this music's really loud. But the bottom line is, Hugo's not cured, so to speak. Now, the rats may be gone, but that doesn't mean that they're, like, never coming back. It doesn't mean that you know, Hugo's entirely back to normal, even with the powers. Because, like I said, that weird stare down between him and that priest, like, I don't know what that is. Like, was that? It felt to me like there was some kind of like psychic connection going on between the two of them because the priest shared Hugo's blood. That maybe with all of the macula and whatnot, maybe there's something that connected them on a bigger scale, like maybe their souls are connected or something. I have no idea. And who knows, maybe Hugo's the next threshold as he gets older. Because the next game could start and, you know, they could be older. It doesn't have to happen like right away. Then maybe he starts to go through the second threshold and then like this kind of stuff starts to happen again. Because with this title, you know, the subtitle being Innocence, you know, like, there is no more innocence. Like, you know, it starts off and the game centers around them as children. You know, and children are innocent. So they're experiencing all of this and going through all of this, and pretty much this is innocence lost. They've all killed. You know, they've all left their true childhood behind. And even though Hugo is still like a little kid, you gotta imagine, like, just what he just went through. Like, he's not really a kid anymore. He may have childlike tendencies, but it's hard to overcome any of that stuff. It's like anybody who comes out of it, like any child that comes out of like a war-torn country or, you know, something like that, or experience, you know, hard trauma, they're never completely back to being a little kid. So innocence wouldn't exist for the next one. So I wonder what the next chapter would be called. Curious. But I will definitely play it. I thought this was a great game. The story was, I loved the story. Sound was excellent. Graphics were great. I thought it was an absolutely beautiful game. Trophy earned. Knights. I don't know what that means, but hey. Alright, we're going back to the main menu screen? Yes, we are. Just curious what the, So there's a lot of stuff I could have found. Look at that. I only found 4 gifts out of 11. That's wild. And I mean, I still found like random stuff here or there, but it always surprises me when I finish a game and it's like, oh, there were little things for you to uncover, and I see that there's just a mass of stuff that I missed. You know, especially when I think I'm paying pretty close attention to the surroundings, that I'm generally pretty good about picking up on stuff, but not good enough, obviously. So, I don't think I'm gonna go back and hunt for all that stuff because it doesn't really matter in the main game. I mean, I'm certainly not going to do it online. I mean, you know, in a stream. But, yeah, so anyway, we'll move on to another game. Not sure which one it's going to be yet. I know Albert wants me to do Batman. Very, very badly. Could have done Batman before, but he insisted on God of War. But, yeah, I'll move on to something new soon. Also, Red Dead Online is finally picking up for a lot of cool stuff. I don't know if you guys are interested in that at all. I might do a stream here or there. If Toby's home and the two of us are running around as a you know, 2-man posse or something, I might stream that. But you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. There's always games to play. So, but yeah. So anyway, blah 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 blah. Let me know what you guys thought of the game. If you've played it. I don't imagine there's any like different endings or anything like that. I'm sure that's just how the game ends. And yeah, so thoughts on what could happen to the future of the game. And hopefully it doesn't take them too terribly long to produce another one. I don't know how long it took them to make this. I imagine it was quite a while. But like I said, great game, a lot of fun, and it wasn't a full price. It wasn't the $60 game. So, you know, that helps. That it's like, yeah, so it's a little shorter, but you know, it's like it was only like 45, 50 bucks, something like that. Well worth it. So, anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it here. I'm actually gonna make some food. I'm starving, and I'll figure out what game will be next. It might just be Batman DLC, which I'll have to reacquaint myself with Batman because I don't remember all the controls and stuff. So I'd have to kind of get back in the loop of that. Oh, and there's also Days Gone. There was a bonus. I shouldn't say bonus scene as much as there was a little extra content. So I might do that just to see the that last scene. It was like the hidden ending, so to speak. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the game. I sure did. If you're new to the channel, or if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, hit that notification button, do all the YouTube stuff that everybody tells you to do 100,000 times. And until the next time, as always, peace.